Hey, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to replace the power steering cooler on my 2008 Chevrolet Tahoe. I don't want to waste y'all's time, so let's get straight to it. So we have the power steering pump right here. Its lines come out this way, and the cooler is in front of the radiator. So we need to remove all of this to gain access. As you can see, it's right there. And it has gotten pretty wet. So step one, we need to move these push-in pins. There's 2, 4, 6 of them, and we can grab this tool right here to make our life a whole lot easier. And pull out the middle piece and then pull out just like that. Go ahead and grab a tray so you don't lose all these things because you don't want to replace them. Pull up and get underneath, comes right out. Okay, this will lift straight up. Go ahead and grab your 10mm. We have a bolt here, 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 and here, and there. So let's go ahead and rip them all out. Now with all of these removed, we now need to move these tins here, 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 and here. We basically pull off this entire bar right down the middle. Let's get to it. Then we have 2 more bolts right down here. We need to go ahead and pull out these headlights. It will just pop out. Just like that. To remove this part here, we need to remove this bolt on the headlight so we get access to this bolt right down here. Now this can slide out of the way. It kind of pops out just a little bit. There you go. All right, now we have access to that bolt right here. Grab some extensions. Okay, we definitely need to find that at some point. Now this should pop out. There you go. Slide right up. It should slide right out. Okay, put it up here. And this is why it's different from like a Silverado, because that's the front grille on the Silverado, the whole front end pulls out easily. But in order to move the whole grille, we need to move the whole bumper. We ain't doing that. So we now have access to the bolts. We have 1 bolt here to the oil cooler and 1 down here. So we now need to move those bolts. Before we move these bolts, we need to undo this hose down here and that one right there. This will make a mess, so go ahead and put some towels down here. Now you can grab your pliers, release this pin. Oh, I can pull this forward. There you go. That makes that job a little bit easier. Now this hose might be stuck, so let's go ahead and break it loose. Just by twisting it, and that is broken loose. That's good. Now we need to pull. Wow, this hose does not want to come off. Okay, got it off. That was a hassle, I have to say. Now we need to do the same thing right here. This wiring is awkwardly right in the middle of both of them, so probably did that when I replaced the engine. What the heck is... Yeah, let's put some towels down here. They're probably gonna move, but be good for now. There you go, pull it back. Surprisingly easy. Now we need to pull this back. It's probably gonna be messy. Oh, it's not too bad. Now we can break loose this 10mm and the one right here. This bottom one, you could get this inside of there, wrench. It doesn't have to be this small. However, to make my job a little bit easier, using this extension, going straight to the grill to get that bolt. Move it. There you go. It's kind of stuck on here for whatever reason. That was odd, very odd. Now we can pull this right out. Where I can't really find where exactly it might have been leaking. I know it's dry up here, but then it gets wet down here, and it's, you know, very wet down there. So the pop probably happened over here. Maybe it started clogging or something. I just can't find the exact spot. But anyways, let's go ahead and install the new one. So here's a new piece. We have 1 hose already attached to it with a clamp. Now let's attach this new hose. Throw it on. Now we need to tighten that. A 632 works just fine. Make sure you don't over tighten it because this can cut through the hose and that defeats the purpose of a hose. Let's attach this guy onto this end. Now we can push on the other hose. Oh my gosh, I hate these type of clamps. Okay, we're on and you let go. Woo! Now, before we put everything back together, let's make sure we actually fix the issue. So let's go ahead and Put some fluid, as you can see, is dry, bone dry. I'm using AC Delco power steering, which is what this chuck calls for. Oh, the chuck is dead. This jump starter has came in handy one too many times. And press boost, and then go over the chuck. There you go. Make sure not leaking anywhere. It's already sucked down some fluid. Go ahead and add more fluid. Let's turn the wheel back and forth, locked to lock, so all the way. Make sure it's looking good still. There you go. Now all the way the other way. You will find sticking points, and you want all the sticking points to be cleaned up. All right, we are looking good. Let's keep going until all the bubbles are out. I went lock to lock just a couple more times, and no more bubbles. I don't see any leaks anywhere, so I think we are looking good. Now we can put this back on. Definitely has a bit too much fluid, so I will take out some of that. I only use 1 bottle of power steering fluid. That's all you need. You can buy 2 just in case. I went lock to lock, back and forth around 10 times each time. And reinstalling this is rinse and repeat. I'll link the replacement part down below for your convenience, as well as power steering fluid and jumper starter if you want a jump starter for your car. This is Chris. Hopefully that helped you out. See you next time.